Hey everyone! So nice to see all of you today. Happy Mother's Day. Or as I call it, let's get political. The Sunday Social Mother's Day edition. It is a gorgeous day outside. We called it earlier. So we thought we'd bring the inside to you. So you can probably hear the birds outside. Because I have this fantastic mic that picks up so much greatness out in the world. And all of our windows are open. We have a bird feeder right beside me, so hopefully they will be singing along today with us. My name is Cassandra Rutherford. You are watching the Sunday Social, and we have a special edition today. And I'm going to start with a brand new song, because that's what I like to do, throw myself off into the nether. I'm going to write my notes are here. It's a little ditty. My pretend secret best friend is Jacinda Arden. My pretend secret best friend is sighing Gwen. My pretend secret best friend is Santa Marin. My pretend secret best friends. My pretend secret best friends are Katrin Jacob's daughter, Angela Merkel, and Greta Thunberg. My pretend secret best friends. My pretend secret best friends. If you notice, most all of those secret best friends of mine, they listen to science. They don't listen to just anybody. They don't throw press releases demonizing world-famous Ontario scientists that are trying to help with COVID. Unlike our provincial government. So imagine me leading another Ontario press conference. Hey folks, don't mind the time. I got something on my mind. It's all their fault, 'cause it's not mine. It's all their fault, all the time. And folky folks, if I repeat it enough, you'll hold on to the rope. Yeah, folky folks, if I repeat it enough, you won't get the joke. There's beer everywhere, and those cuts to education. Well, you'll be too drunk to care, and we'll slash down the trees, pour concrete everywhere to help our millionaire donors become billionaires. And folky folks, if I repeat it enough, you'll hold on to the rope. Yeah, folky folks, if I repeat it enough, you won't get the joke. No, you won't. Hey folks, we're rooting for you. There's enough room now in our ICUs. Yeah. Hey folks, we're rooting for you. There's enough room now in our ICUs. folky folks. If I repeat it enough, you'll hold on to the rope. Yeah, folky, 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 folky folks. If I repeat it enough, you won't get the joke. Well, I'm just like you, man. Hey, folks, we're rooting for you. There's enough room now in our ICUs. Everybody. Hey, folks, we're rooting for you. There's enough room now in our ICUs. One more time. Hey, folks, we're rooting for you. There's enough room now in our ICUs. Hey, folks, folk you. It's always so fun to play that character. That fictional character, so my egg doesn't get my house doesn't get egged. But even I think you see, I live in Barrie, Ontario, and it's a great city. It's a great city in many ways because it's a complex city, and there's a lot of blue signs every year, every election, and that's okay. I know a lot of my neighbors have them, and I really love my neighbors, and we don't necessarily agree politically on what's going on, but I wonder in the next election if they're going to have the same signs out. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'll do a poll. I'll keep you posted if this is still going on. Okay. This is a song. Yeah, the political. Last week, if you weren't with us last week, well, I do a weekly live stream, and last week the theme was the mummified edition, not thinking about the fact that Mother's Day was the week following. So I was like, I think being a mother made me political. So it was when I started writing songs that were political. And yeah, I mean, when I began writing to people in power about my concerns, and joined groups that were concerned about things like the environment and social justice. So, because I can see my kids are the future, right? So I see that. And this song, was not a child-friendly song. So if there are children watching it right now, you got to mute me for around 3 minutes because it's pretty quick. I'll just do this, or I'll do this and you can come on back. But this song, my kids are in the basement right now. They can't hear it. So this is usually a night show song. So if there are children watching, I'm going to give you a second, mute me, and I'll say, come back after, but not right now. Okay, you ready? Easter Bunny's fake, Santa's not real, Tooth Fairy's phony too. These lies we spread, we propagate, what are we to do? Head in the sand, stand at attention. But don't rock the boat, don't rock the boat, don't rock the boat, don't rock the boat. If you want to have knowledge, ask Eve how that all panned out. Stand at attention faithfully, never have a doubt. Don't rock the boat, don't rock that boat, don't rock the boat, don't rock that boat. We've silver spoon leaders without empathy, tax cuts for the wealthy, but blame the refugees. But don't rock that boat, don't rock that boat, don't rock that boat, no, don't rock that boat, no, don't rock the boat. Don't rock that boat, don't rock that boat, don't rock that boat. 'Cause Easter Bunny's fake, Santa's not real, Tooth Fairy's phony too. These lies we spread, we propagate, what are we to do? Don't rock the boat, maybe nudge that boat, yeah, nudge that boat. Heck yeah, rock that boat, yeah, rock the boat, rock that 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 boat. can come back now. You can unmute, volume up. Perfectly good. Perfectly good time to do that. I'd like to cheers, everybody. I am drinking coffee at 3 p.m. I'm also doing something that is slightly strange for these shows. I began wearing, the only time I ever wear makeup is for the Sunday Social. I like to dress up. But I kind of began realizing the other day that it was kind of being one of those things that I couldn't not do, because I'd done it for so long. And is that one over there flashing for a reason? Oh, okay. So we won't pay attention. We'll just pay attention to you. I sometimes have an angle over here as well. But I realized that it was becoming something that I had to do. And that's totally unnecessary. So this is my face. I just read an article about Justine Bateman's newest book about aging and about owning. Frances McDermott talks about it as well, the same thing, about as you get older, embracing it. And I know it's really hard right now in society because sometimes for employment, you have to look a certain way as a woman. So I don't, though. I can look this way. And say, you know what? Some days I'll wear makeup, some days I won't. But this is a song I wrote. I'm part of a group that's trying to save a forest from becoming a waste facility. And this is that song. To combat pollution, we found a solution. Gotta mow down the trees. Mow down the trees. We worked all the angles, questions untangled. We thrive in transparency. We thrive in transparency. For the greater good. For the greater good. For the greater good. For the greater good. Don't worry about money, we'll nail it down, honey. Few million or so, 100 million or so. Said don't worry about money, we'll nail it down, honey. 70 million or so, 100 million or so. For the greater good, for the greater good, for the greater good, for the greater good. Don't worry about cost, it's all in the docs. We'll thrive on transparency. We'll mitigate all your worries. Combat pollution, we found a solution. Gotta mow down the trees. Mow down the trees. For the greater good. For the greater good. For the greater for the greater good. There's trouble brewing around the corner. There's trouble brewing, and this is not even the worst of it. No, this is not even the worst of it. Hearts were sold for far too little. Hearts were sold for not enough. When returned, nothing was the same. When returned, nothing was the same. Around the corner, oh, what is it? There's trouble brewing. Do you hear the birds? Round the corner, there's trouble brewing, and this is not even the worst of it. No, this is not even the worst of it. I love it. So there's this bird. Can you hear it? It was just singing with me throughout. I'm like, when the birds are still singing, you know it's not that much trouble. But when the birds stop singing, there's going to be trouble. That's what I feel. Like, if you've ever been around in a natural disaster, like a tornado, that is a thing. When they stop singing, they're like, oh, we're getting out. That's when there's trouble brewing. Because we are in Tornado Alley in Fairbury, Ontario. And we've seen a couple over the years. So this is, I have a few more tunes. But I also want to talk about, I want to talk about a lot of things. So it's hard because I feel like there's a lot of local things that I think that could really, if you want to be engaged in the Barrie area, follow Engage Barrie. If you want to, Simcoe County Greenbelt Coalition is an amazing organization that you should follow and donate. Friends of Simcoe Forest as well. They're doing amazing things. The water, the cleanest water in the world. Scientists use it as the penultimate water. Is just north of. Don't tell everyone. Just you guys, just watching. It's just north of Barrie in a little in Tiny, and it is the most beautiful water you can get. And there's a group of people that are called. What are they called? I've forgotten, but I will hopefully remember to post it in the comments, and you can follow them as well because they're doing important things, trying to protect the purest water in the world, and from gravel pits and things like this. Because the purest water in the world also has some great gravel. So, because of filtration, right? Okay, so I will try to make links to all of these things. I will try to remember. Bryn, can you remind me about this? Wurlitzer is my technical director, for those that don't know, and he keeps it real. He keeps it so I have reverb. Did you put a lot of reverb in the last tune? You did, didn't you? Good man. I told him I wanted to sound like I was in a cathedral of trees. No. So, okay. And what else? Okay. This is a song I wrote, and it's so much funner with Ray, with my friend Ray Dillard, who was a magician, and he also has this amazing group called JMR, and they're posting things, JMR Abstract, and they are posting things on Saturdays right now, collaborate videos where they improvise songs together, but separately because of COVID, and they post it on Sunday. So I will share that as well, a link to that on the things like the Facebook and the Twitter, no, not Twitter, the YouTube and the Twitch. Can I do that? I'm not sure about Twitch. I don't really understand. I think I have 8 followers on Twitch. Anyways, this is a song I wrote after the last provincial election. You go left, I go right. You say kiss, I say bite. You say black, I say white. Build the walls up high, I'm the best and you're the worst. You got hunger, I got thirst, but we don't talk, cause we are cursed. No, we don't talk, cause we are cursed, but why do we fight? Can't we see we have the same needs? Oh, but no, we can't. I am right, you are wrong, you whisper silence. I scream song, you want short, I want long. You want thin and I want strong. You say yes, I say no. You say stop, I say go. But what have we got to show? Yes, what have we got to show? But why do we fight? Can't we see we have the same needs? Oh, but no, we can't. Oh, but no, we can't. Why? 'Cause I go left, you go right. You say kiss, I say bite. You say black, I say white. Build the walls up high, I'm the best and you're the worst. You got hunger, I got thirst, but we don't talk, 'cause we are cursed. No, we don't talk, 'cause we are cursed, but why do we fight? Can't we see we have the same needs? Oh, but no, we can't. Maybe we can. Maybe we will. Maybe we must. Yeah. Dave Lang. My friend Dave Lang. Can't you just hear your bass line of that, man? I don't even know, but you can hear it. I know you can. I just play the keys, man. I write the tunes, man. You guys just make it all, fill it all in. I'm planning to do when lockdowns loosen, which might be in 2022. I'm kidding. It'll be later on. It'll be a little later on, probably like late July. I'm planning to invite some of my old bandmates, there were quite a few of them, to come from the wilds of Toronto, and we'll do a distance concert outside. And so that'll be pretty amazing and epic. And I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to playing with my friend Ray too, who I usually play with, who's my neighbor and just a dynamo musician. Anyways, let's get back to the show, okay? Let's just get back to the show. I think my glasses, I can't really see out of them because they're kind of dirty. So I'm just gonna go no glasses, so I can't really see anything. But it's better than just seeing like clouds. It's still cloudy, but in a different way. This one is, yeah. One thing I never have said to my son is be a man when he's crying. I think that sort of advice to a young child when they are upset is very detrimental. And my daughter, I tell her beauty comes from the inside. And it's beautiful to speak your truth. It's a beautiful thing to do. It's hard. But what you look like in the end, all just dirt food, right? Worm food, right? So man, I don't know. I don't really focus on the appearance so much for her, and I don't not allow my son to show his emotion. I think it's an important thing to do because it's a system here that is, you're kind of fighting all the time. Jill was never trained in first aid. So when Jack fell down the hill, she had to improvise. She said, "Close your eyes, then open them again, and let's see if anything happens." So he did. Jack was told to never ever cry, to keep it all in on the inside. So when he opened his eyes, they betrayed him, and in shock he said he was fine. He was not. Not by a long shot. So Jack, be honest, and Jill, be quick, or Jack'll be much more than sick. Yeah, Jack, be honest, and Jill, be quick, or Jack'll be much more than sick. And nothing here's really fine. There's nothing good about this storyline. Jill was never trained in first aid, and it appears Jack would rather die than cry. Okay, real talk here. We were hiking through the woods today, and then we decided we would try to check out the playground. So we went above the woods. We don't normally do that, but we were like, hey, it's Mother's Day, kids. We should go check it, see how the playground's doing. And I gotta say, I got kind of freaked out. There were tons of kids there, but the real reason I'm freaked out is because it's just after church service was done, I guess. And Bryn and I my husband and I kind of put two and two together, and we've been having a lot of anti-mask lockdown things. And I have a lot of friends that are very pro-science and very pro-church at the same time, but they're not really the ones I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of the ones that are going to the lockdown circuses they look like right now. And that just happened in the Silent Arena this weekend. There was a woman that said, free hugs on a sign. What if you're a carrier? Free hugs. I know we are all going a little stir crazy, but we have to be responsible. So we didn't go to the playground today, just in case. If you got a frog in your throat, if you got a runny nose, if your chest is feeling a little tight, this is how I roll. If the numbers are high, but you've got to buy essentials to survive. Wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a bloody frickin' mask. It's not too hard a task. Wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a bloody, bloody mask. Your freedom is still intact. If you are in a high rise and you need to go outside in an elevator, please abide. And if you've got to protest a grave injustice, remember to protect yourself and others, and wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a bloody flippin' mask. It's not too hard a task. Wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a bloody, bloody mask. Your freedoms remain intact. Well, what if mainstream media is lying? And what if all the healthcare workers are lying? And what if all the grieving families are lying? Well, wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a bloody flippin' mask. It's not too hard a task. Wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a bloody flippin' mask. Your freedom remains intact. You might even be able to rob a diplomat. Yeah, your freedom remains intact. Wear a mask. I need a sip of water after that. I have one more song for you. Pardon? 10 minutes? 10? I don't know what he's saying. Bryn has code. He's a rally car driver, so he does these things, and he's a ham radio operator, and he does these things sometimes that are completely foreign to me. And we've been together for over 12 years. 13 years? 13 years. Our son's almost 12, so 13 years. And sometimes he speaks in a language I do not understand. And the hand things that he does are not the same kind of hand things that I do. Mine are more like this. And his are more like, and those aren't numbers. Those are something else. I'm not sure exactly what they are. But I like it. I like it that we have different languages and we have different interests. Okay. Last tune. I did this one last week. So if you were here, welcome back. It's going to even be better this week. This was sparked by a lot of different things. But one of them was the number of videos that caught police officers on camera beating people. Specifically, there were so many and killing people. And people have been saying this for years, that this happens, and it just gets kind of pushed under the rug. And people are finally beginning to listen to this. And it happened in Barrie recently. And I wrote this, but there's also other many instances. But anyways, I'm not going to analyze it too much for you. Is the law above the law when it claims to keep you safe? But you see the light before you. Do you keep up the charade? If a falsehood is repeated again and again, do you start to believe it when it's on trend? And those F-150 boys, they'll beat their drums, they'll gather around, ready to scrum. The one who feels most threatened is the one with least to lose, inheriting a privilege of the shortest fuse. And the scene I see before me, well, it isn't telling lies. And if there's a revolution, it won't be televised. And those F-150 boys, they'll beat their drum. They'll gather round, ready to scrum. It's the law above the law, and it claims to keep you safe. You see the light before you. Do you keep up the charade? And those F-150 boys, they'll beat their drums, they'll gather round, ready to scrum. Well, I see the screen before me, and it isn't telling lies. And if there's a revolution, it won't be televised. Oh my goodness, my friends. Oh my goodness. The Mother's Day Let's Get Political edition. I can't wait for what we're going to do next week, because it's going to be something completely different from this. I absolutely promise you. But I also think, you know, if you're feeling lost, and you want to get more involved with society, if you are able to donate time to local community organizations, they would really appreciate your local food bank. You could donate to them. If you can't donate, you can volunteer. If you can't volunteer, there are people in Barrie they go to they're called the listeners, and they sit down with anyone that wants to talk to them, and everyone wears masks, but they can listen to people talk, and that's what they do, and they volunteer their time. That sort of thing is amazing. And if you're able to help out financially with anything, if you're able to help out artists as well, we love it. Feel free. If you're any of the things I list, if you want to donate to them in some way, shape, or form, because there's a lot of different ways you can. What else? Yeah, stay safe. It's a beautiful day in Barrie, Ontario. Hopefully you are able to have some outside time today. And we will see you safely next week. Love you. Bye-bye.